Hard feelings remain within the Kannapolis city government after colleagues forced a council member to resign. It comes after a fight over development to help the homeless people. As Queen City News Northeast Bureau Chief Sydney Heiberger reports, there are questions tonight about what will happen with the open council seat.
The debate stems from this facility behind me, the Caremore Retirement Community. It's owned by former Councilman Tom Kincaid, who wanted to sell it to create a transitional housing center. But some county council members said they wouldn't support the funding unless Kincaid resigned from his seat. Creating a transitional housing facility for homeless families has been a priority for Kannapolis City Council for the past several years. Local school districts reported more than 250 unhoused students within city limits. But when the opportunity for a new facility finally presented itself, some city council members felt they couldn't give the green light without some internal changes.
If we're going to vote for this, we've got to make sure that our own reputations aren't tarnished as a result of this.
Former City Councilman Tom Kincaid owned Caremore Retirement Community, up for sale for conversion into transitional housing. City leaders were willing to help fund the sale to Cooperative Christian Ministry in the form of a $3 million grant. Kincaid recused himself from all meetings and discussions related to the sale, but to some, his involvement raised ethical questions.
I was pretty much told, yes, the transaction in the format that has been laid out will be legal, but then they also turned around and said, but we understand your concerns from an ethical standpoint.
Council members Doug Wilson and Ryan Dayvault said they wouldn't support the project unless Kincaid stepped down from the panel. They said the city's attorney advised them this would be the, quote, cleanest way for the project to go through. Councilmember Diane Berry said she wouldn't support the project regardless due to Kincaid's involvement.
But they chose for Tom to resign. He did not want to resign. He has never wanted to resign.
Mayor Darrell Hinnant calls the three council members the group. He believes their reasoning for wanting Kincaid out of his seat goes beyond any ethical concerns.
This group, the group that we're talking about, ever since 2013, every election cycle, every 2 years after that, has run a slate of candidates in order to get a fourth person in their group.
Members of the so-called group adamantly deny any political motivations for wanting Kincaid out, but now questions remain as to what will happen to the empty seat. The mayor told me it will be tough to choose a replacement for Kincaid as the board is now split 3-3. And if no one is chosen, the seat will remain empty until the next election in 2025. I'm reporting in Kannapolis, Sydney Heiberger, Queen City News.